Happy holidays from ZNS TV 13.
Welcome back. St. George's High School family celebrating their top educator. A teacher in the science department was selected for the honor, and this week staff and students assembled in the school's gym to join in that celebration. Our Megan Shepard reports.
District Superintendent for West Grand Bahama congratulating Kenovia Ferguson for the prestigious honor. She says that it is important to recognize teachers that are making a major difference. Principal Keith Barr noting that Ferguson is an exemplary teacher that connects with her students in a way that always brings out their best.
Your ability to inspire children from all backgrounds and abilities, the fact that you have gained the respect of your colleagues, students, and parents, along with your involvement in the community, have contributed to your capturing this prestigious title.
I was here when you first started at this institution and have watched you grow professionally. Thank you for your continued contribution, and we look forward to your unique and remarkable talents that you share with us daily.
Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama, Nico Grant, noting that education is the key to changing the world. And he says he is pleased to honor Ferguson for her part in doing just that.
So today, Mrs. Ferguson, we salute you for taking up the task of educating our youth and guiding them through life itself. Today, we honor you for your dedication and commitment to help us and our nation building and to change the world.
The honoree Kenovia Ferguson notes that it is often a hard job, but she does it because she simply wants the best for her students. She also adds that it is a team effort amongst all staff members.
I think that it's important that we recognize and appreciate our teachers every day. It's important that we honor those deserving teachers, because honestly there will be some teachers who will never accept the nomination for Teacher of the Year because it is a lot of work. But we have an outstanding staff here at St. George's High. Please give it up for your teachers. And we need to show them appreciation.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Well, the Royal Bahamas Police Force Grand Bahama Division giving back in a special way during this Yuletide season. The police force recently held its traditional concert, Let's Laugh Again, and part proceeds of that concert were earmarked for the Us Too Grand Bahama chapter, an organization which focuses on prostate cancer awareness. On Wednesday afternoon, officer in charge of the Northern Bahamas, Senior Assistant Commissioner Emerick Seymour, presented a check to the president of the Us Too organization, Dr. Andrew Moxey. He says this gesture is in keeping with their community outreach program.
When we have our fundraising events, all of our fundraising events, we always identify a deserving organization in the community which need assistance, and of course our endeavor is geared toward lending assistance to that particular organization. So this year was no exception.
The president of the Us Too organization, Dr. Andrew Moxey, is grateful for the support from the police.
The concert was an exceptional display of talent on behalf of the men and women on the force, and we in Us Too are truly inspired by the gesture. And I assure you that the funds will go a long way in assisting us as we continue to expand our programs of education, support, and advocacy on behalf of men of Grand Bahama.
Well, the Dollar That Could campaign continues on Grand Bahama, and President of the Bahamas Striping, Atario Mitchell, says the response has been overwhelming. The initiative is in aid of 3 local charities, the Grand Bahama Children's Home, the Grand Bahama Humane Society, and the Rotary Clubs of Grand Bahama. Friday is National T-Shirt Day, and Mitchell is encouraging everyone to support this effort.
On Saturday, we're going to be hitting the streets, actually, where we're going to be positioned at various junctions. We're just going to be holding up cards, telling persons about the charities and the work that they do, and encouraging them to donate $1 if they feel like they can donate $5 or $10. So just, I would say, us trying to get the wider community on board who hasn't heard about the program as yet. They will actually see us on the streets and hopefully would like to make a donation then.
Now, Human Resources and Marketing Manager at Kelly's Freeport, Lynn Frano, is grateful to the Grand Bahama community for giving back through the Dollar That Could campaign.
Several months ago, Kelly signed on to support the Dollar That Could initiative powered by Bahamas Striping, and we collect donations at the register, and our customers have come out in full force to support. We have also had hosted a charity night last week, and again the support has been overwhelming, and so we want to show our appreciation to our customers for supporting thus far, and also encourage you to continue that good support through the month of December during the holidays.
And of course, you can still donate to the Dollar That Could at Kelly's Freeport. Switching gears now, Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama, Nico Grant, continuing his music ministry this week, donating instruments to 3 Junkanoo groups. Grant says he began his ministry in March of 1996 and he's seen positive results through the art of music.
In commemoration of that, I've decided to contribute 20 trumpets. 2 of them have already been given, and this morning I will contribute 18 to 3 Junkanoo groups, the Swingers, the Kingdom Culture, and Showtime groups. I have always been impressed with the work these 3 leaders do, and I am confident that the trumpets will be used for the purpose of which they are being given.
Now, Showtime, Kingdom Culture, and Swingers all benefiting from the donations. They say these instruments were a great need as many young persons have shown interest in participating in Junkanoo.
One of our weaknesses has always been brass, and with these instruments, it gives us a jump start. Once you have the instrument, there's a lot of young people that can blow but can't afford or don't have these instruments, so you kind of just have them there but nothing to do. Now we can get people in that don't have the instrument, and which we couldn't afford. So again, we are very grateful to Mr. Grant for this, and this is a big thing for us.
And on behalf of Kingdom Culture Junkanoo, I'm very happy and proud to be representing them and accepting the offer from Mr. Grant. The trumpets that we would be receiving would go a long way in helping us, because we have a lot of young members in my Junkanoo group. Most of them do not have instruments, and just to make matters worse, about 2 months ago, the majority of my instruments were stolen. And so it helps greatly to replace some of them, and as a result of that, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Grant for his generous offer.
We have about maybe 10 or 12 young fellas in our group that are not able to purchase their own instruments, whereas we have to be sharing instruments. So, like I say, the instruments, we greatly appreciate them, and they would help us to go forward with our program.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Devin sent this question. I go to the bathroom all the time to urinate. Even when my mouth feels dry, or even if I don't drink a lot, I still have to go. What's wrong with me, Dr. Pratt? Devin, thank you for your question. You may be describing overactive bladder disorder, which may be causing your frequent trips to the bathroom. This is a problem with bladder storage function that causes a sudden urge to urinate. The urge may be too difficult to stop, and overactive bladder may lead to the involuntary loss of urine. You may also be at risk for enlarged prostate or diabetes, which can both contribute to other problems with bladder function. Medications such as diuretics, also called water pills, which are used to treat high blood pressure or fluid retention, stroke, or neurological problems with the bladder, and a urinary tract infection may all result in frequent urination. Drinking more fluids than usual, consuming alcohol or caffeinated beverages may also cause your symptoms. If the problem persists for more than a few weeks, see your doctor or visit one of our community clinics to determine whether or not an underlying medical condition could be causing you to urinate frequently. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn has a check on sports when we come back.